Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince winning their first Grammy in '89 and boycotting because it wasn't televised. And then they went to like a hotel and watched the Grammys. I didn't even understand what the... It wasn't a great boycott. Yeah. But then, '98, I took a page out of their book. I was nominated for the Best Rap Album, and DMX had dropped 2 albums that year. They both were #1. Shout out to DMX. And he wasn't nominated at all. So I boycotted, and I watched the Grammys. I'm just saying, we want y'all to get it right. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. We want y'all to get it right. At least get it close to right. And obviously it's subjective. Y'all don't gotta clap at everything. Obviously it's subjective because, you know, it's music and it's opinion based. But, you know, some things, you know, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. You know, some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. But outside of that, you know, we gotta keep showing up. And forget the Grammys for a second, just in life. As my daughter sits and stares at me nervous as I am. Just in life, you gotta keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Forget the Grammys, you gotta keep showing up until they give you all those accolades you feel you deserve. Until they call you chairman, until they call you a genius, until they call you the greatest of all time. You feel me? Thank you.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and it's been a real live wild night out there in LA for the Grammys, as the main conversation earlier was just what happened with Killer Mike. Won 3 awards, gave a quick little speech, said, "Sweet, I'm turned up." He was excited about it for his album, Michael. But then right after that, it hit the timeline. He was getting walked out, hands behind his back in handcuffs, into a room. And they said that he was being detained. We don't know for sure yet. Supposedly, and I can't confirm, he got into it with a security guard. But people automatically gonna look at that like, hold on. You know, we on the internet, it's gonna be some conspiracy talk, it's gonna be some agenda talk, it's gonna be like what's really going on. And I have to say myself, that don't look right. Right after he get the awards, y'all ain't have to really arrest him. If he wasn't in there killing or beat nobody down, and then y'all ain't have to really take him out in handcuffs in front of everybody like that. They said it's a misdemeanor, we shall see. But Jay-Z decided to speak up once he received Dr. Dre's Global Impact Award. And y'all heard what he said, called the Grammys out directly and put it into perspective to say, hey, y'all grading system and how y'all choose the winners is flawed. Highlighted that Beyonce had the most Grammy Awards, which is 31, but she's never had Album of the Year, meaning we're going to keep giving her awards, but how are y'all deciding the factor of this? How do I get 31 awards? That means y'all are acknowledging what I do. The talent is there. If y'all picking me out to be #1 this many times in my career, but none of my albums was that, it don't just seem like it make any sense. Then he talked about his own experience back in '98. Hey, I boycotted the Grammys, and I did remember kind of hearing that, but it was good to hear this again where he said, hey, DMX had 2 albums that year, and I think he the only artist to ever do that. It didn't make sense for DMX to drop 2 albums. They both went #1 rap albums in that category. He doesn't get nominated for those, for It's Dark and Hell is Hot and Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. But Jay-Z got nominated for Best Rap Album in the category, but he dropped 2 that went #1. That makes no sense at all. And I always tell people, DMX is in my top 10. I got him at #4. I put Pac at #1. Jay and Wayne at 2 and 3, interchangeable with those 2 slots, and I got DMX at #4. Long live the legend. Most definitely rest in peace. But if you really grading it and you look at how does this make sense, I got the 2 #1 rap albums. Maybe they looking at it like we don't like the image, we didn't like the titles of the records, and it wasn't corporate and clean enough. But if you're going to acknowledge rap, you can't be biased when it comes to the album and things of that nature, because this is what rap is. This was DMX's real story. So if you grade it off the culture of what this is, he got to be nominated for Best Rap Album, even if y'all ain't going to pick the nigga to win. Most definitely. Rest in peace to X, man. But he pointed it out. How's this making any type of sense at this point? We need y'all to get it right. Then he came in and said, hey, bro, nah, man. Forget the Grammys for a second. Just focus on doing what you do at the best level, dog, in life. And that's 1,000%, because these are humans that are picking these award shows, bro. True. We do know the publicity that you get from it. It is a high-level award system where the promotion, the advertising, the industry, people get their money shot up. You know, tonight, if you got nominated, your song gonna turn up. So, yes, you most definitely think in a business mindset, this is gonna better my position. This is gonna help my livelihood. But we do have to know, just because you didn't get a Grammy, that don't mean you wasn't elite. That don't mean you wasn't great. Behind the scenes, we know it's 1,000 games, thousands and thousands of phone calls being made, all type of politics being put into play, and they ain't urban politics. We gonna keep it real, live, and spill the real and tell it like it is. They gonna come over there and play the game with you. Favor for a favor type of time. Who I'm cool with, who owe me something, who I can use in my advantage. That's just how these things go when they go into corporate America, and that's just what it is. But Jay-Z stood on the stage, called it out. I know everybody probably thinking too, the moment when Kanye West jumped up on there and had called out Taylor Swift because they chose her work over Beyonce's them years ago. Kanye went away for a while, but you know, Jay-Z took the time when he was supposed to be on stage, so it came off better to the people and everything like that, as opposed to Kanye just interrupting her moment and things of that nature. But I'm going to tell you like this, bro. Niggas can't put their weight on this game, because a lot of these people behind the scenes that speak on rap and hip-hop culture or follow rap and hip-hop culture for entertainment, they don't live it, they don't understand it. They just here for the paper, they here for the entertainment. One thing I tell niggas all the time, bro, if you really hip-hop culture, because understand, rap music, any of these other art forms of music that are part of hip-hop culture, whatever you want to call it, nigga, understand this is a lifestyle, my nigga, but it is. And a lot of people ain't gonna never be able to understand it. And most definitely these people behind the scenes that we ain't gonna never see or know probably ain't gonna understand it. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.